Welcome back to Ben's Episto channel. This is my red cherry shrimp tank. It is a 2.5 gallon Aquarium tank. It seems to be going pretty well. The two shrimp that I have in here, at least the two adult shrimp that I have in here, have been molting. I've got a little molt over here kind of right in front of that sponge filter, that little white cloud over there. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's kind of in the center of the frame. Anyways, these guys have been doing pretty well. Just wanted to give you a quick update on what's going on with this project. This tank was originally my dwarf cichlid hospital tank, and I decided to make it into a shrimp tank since I had another small hospital tank-ish type of thing, at least that I'm using right now. But I kind of want this back as a hospital tank, and my girlfriend decided that she wanted to do a planted tank, and it's also a dirted tank, so it's our first adventure into a dirted tank, and so far it's been doing okay. So the plan was to move those two adult red cherry shrimp over into this guy right here. This is also a 2.5 gallon. It's kind of like a large whiskey glass or something like that. We found it at Goodwill for $2 and it looked pretty cool, so we picked it up. We've got some Anubias in there that will probably split into two Anubias. I've got some Jungle Val in here. I gave her some Rotala that's in here. A couple other plants that I can never remember the names of, but I'll probably end up giving her a couple more Cryptocrine Wendidi green for this because those stay pretty small. They'll be pretty good foreground plants. It's also obviously got a small chunk of wood in here. It is stained, kind of a tannin colored because it is dirted, like I said. There is a little bit of dirt on the bottom there, about 1.5 inches of dirt. And then that's covered just with a little bit of rocks. We just decided to do that. I don't know why we decided to do that. And then we're going to put shrimp soil right on top of the rocks as soon as these guys are ready to be moved. So basically the plan was, at least before this female gave birth, was to transfer all of this that's in here over there, take that big black sponge filter that's out of that bowl, and replace it with this really short sponge filter. I believe it's an Aquatop. So the female gave birth in this tank. I've seen 3 shrimplets so far. That's pretty cool. Shrimplets and molting all in the same tank means it must be doing something right so far. And I've got some cholla wood in here. I've got a little shrimp feeding dish in here that the Malaysian trumpet snails seem to like as well. There's one of the little shrimp in the feeding dish over there, eating on some MK breed food. I've got some Elodia in here that doesn't seem to like to float. I've got some of my other tanks that floats really well. I've got some Mopani wood in the background. I've got a bunch of leaf litter in here, and I top it off every once in a while with some RO water mixed with a little bit of my tank water, since the shrimp, I guess, like an aged aquarium, and this one isn't too old so far. So anyways, that's going to be the update. We're probably going to transfer these little baby shrimp over to the large tank with the large shrimp, the large adult shrimp that are in here, at least in maybe another month or two, once those small shrimp have started to grow up a little bit and we can catch them. For right now, I don't want to move the substrate over from this tank to the bowl that's over there, just because I don't want to kill any tiny little shrimp that I can't see really. So anyways, if you guys know how long it takes for a red cherry shrimp to kind of grow up to the size that you can catch it, that'd be great. Throw it down in the comments. I don't have a whole lot of shrimp keeping experience, maybe about 5 weeks worth of shrimp keeping experience. And I've only kept these 2 red cherry shrimp, so keep that in mind. Just, you know, talk about red cherry shrimp, don't talk about other shrimp, unless they're all about the same, unless they all grow up about the same rate. So anyways, thank you for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe, and maybe throw one of your favorite YouTube channels, throw a shout out to one of your favorite YouTube channels down in the comments. I'm going to do a fish-related channel with my shout out. But you can do any sort of aquarium or entertainment or anything else related. You know, if it's a makeup channel, I probably won't check it out because I'm a dude and, you know, I don't put makeup on. You know, other guys, if you put makeup on, that's cool with me. You know, what you do in your own time is perfectly fine with me. You know, as long as you're not harming me and I'm not harming you, go ahead and do whatever you want to do. So anyways, throw your favorite YouTube channel down in the comments and I'll go ahead and check it out. I'm going to throw out a shout out to Mass Aquariums, all the way out in the East Coast. I'm on the West Coast, so Mass Aquariums, I really like your channel. It's really cool. I love your updates. Your saltwater tank is looking good. I hope you don't replace all of your freshwater tanks with saltwater tanks, but who knows? So I'm going to throw a link to Mass Aquariums down in the comments, or at least the description of this video, so you can go ahead and check his channel out if you already haven't. So thank you for watching, and you have a good day.